culture, your one-stop destination for everything pop culture. My name is Aston, and today we're going to do a review and a recap for The Walking Dead episode, The Cell. Now, in this episode, we're really going to get three individuals, but this is an amazing episode. I enjoyed it. We're going to focus on Dwight, Daryl, and Negan. These are the main three characters we get to see in this episode. And we're just going to go from there. So we open up with Dwight. He's eating a nice BLT, collecting all the ingredients. We see how he got his ingredients. And we see other people struggling while he's getting his ingredients. And it's like I understand why the Saviors are so loyal to Negan after watching this intro. We see Dwight eating a nice BLT, got pickles, lettuce, eggs. What else do we got? He's watching Who's the Boss. He gets to listen to music. It makes sense now why they're so loyal to him. Like, they're living good regardless of how bad the situation is. They're living really good. And whew. But going on with Dwight, we see Dwight's basically in charge of Daryl, and we see he has Daryl locked inside a little closet, butt naked at the beginning of the episode. And basically he's checking on him every morning. Every morning he plays, what was the name of that song? Dang, I can't remember the name of the song. I forgot, something Sweetie. I forgot the name of the song. But he's playing the same song every morning. That's how basically Daryl knows he's getting his food. He plays that song. We see that kind of torture because once they wake up in the morning, that song just plays over and over and over. I'm like, oh my God, no matter, it can be your favorite song. They played it the way they were playing that song. That's going to be torture. Now, going on from there, we see when Dwight's taking Daryl to the doctor, he runs into his now ex-wife because she's with Negan. She's pregnant, and she's pregnant by him. Oh boy! And everybody's talking to Daryl like, look, man. Once life gets better once you get into it, basically. It's so bad for Daryl. And going from there, who else do we got? That's what we got. Like, we got Dwight. He goes out. Someone steals a car and some food. So basically, they had to. But that's the same character we seen was like taking his shirt off, trying to get food, and they wouldn't give him food. So we see he actually steals some stuff and he goes out on a run. And Dwight is sent to get him. Like, Dwight is actually tasked with. He's not really told to. He's told as grunt work to send somebody else, but he decided to do it himself. And this exchange with Negan is actually pretty cool to see. Like, we get to see everything that happened. We get to see Negan taking shots at him and everything. It's really good to see. I love seeing Negan when we get camera time on Negan. I love his personality. I love that he's just an asshole just for the sake of being an asshole. Now, with this episode, though, we see Dwight is kind of broken. Like, we find out, like, Dwight does not really agree with everything that's going on within the camp. And we see, so does other people feel the same way. But for other people, it's a lot more extreme because they're not really a savior. They're kind of like working for him, but they have to earn everything they get. The saviors, basically, they're on payroll and they just do whatever they want. Now, we see Dwight actually gets the okay to get any girl he wants as long as she says yes, she's his, and it's okay. Going on from there, and that's really all we get. One thing we do notice is that Dwight has all of Daryl's stuff. Like, Dwight wants to be Daryl so bad. He has his jacket, his crossbow, his motorcycle. He has everything. And oh God. And another thing is, we see when he was actually tasked to bring the guy back, he doesn't bring him back like he's supposed to. He does a mercy kill on him. And that's really you get. Like, he said he had no more hope left, so he just does a mercy kill. Now, moving on to Daryl, we see Daryl is trapped in his little room at the beginning of the episode. He's naked, eating dog food. And we see as the episode goes on, as he goes out more and more, we see he starts to get more articles of clothing. He starts to get, we see he has a little whole sweatsuit on now with an A on it. I don't know what it means yet, but only time will tell. And going on from that, we see he is being he's not being he is being broken. The torture is definitely getting to him, but he's not being broken. He will not give in. He will not go with whatever plan Negan wants him to go with. And it's cool to see how strong he is. I love seeing how strong Daryl is. Like, he's one of my favorite characters. And I wouldn't mind him actually giving in and actually going into it. But we see Negan has something for him. Negan really likes him. Negan really wants him on the payroll. So I don't really know how much longer he can actually hold out. Going from there, we got what else do we got? Like I already said they're building them up. We see every morning he eat like these dog food sandwiches. And when the big guy brings it to him, we see he actually gets a little rowdy with him. And that's the moment he actually decides to open the door and go out. And behold, it's a test. We all knew it was a test. Like, it was no way he doesn't get out. Like, they accidentally left the door unlocked. And we see he left the door unlocked. He basically explores around the camp trying to find a way out. And he basically gets surrounded by Negan. Negan tells him it was a test. He had the whole conversation and everything. He gives him the story about how when Dwight ran away because of his wife's sister was sick, who was actually Negan. Well, Negan wanted her to be his fiance, but apparently she turned him down. And they all run away. We see he comes back and asks for forgiveness, and maybe only he ran away. But he stole the medicine, ran away. She died, so he came back. And I feel like he did it just to save his wife's life. Now, obviously his wife is married to Negan now. They run into each other. You see those awkward stares and glances at each other. And to the end, they had a little cigarette together. But besides that, Negan is basically... I love how Negan makes them bow every time he comes in their presence. It reminds me of a real military thing, like when a commander comes in, you gotta stand there like... Yeah, I love how he does that. Now, going from there, we don't... That's all we had. Like, we don't really find out too much. We see he's trying to recruit Daryl into the team. We see he gave Daryl 3 options, basically to be a walker on a spike, to be a worker who has to earn their food, or to work directly with him and be a savior. And all of his stuff is free. Like, all of his food is free. He can do whatever he wants. And he has free roam. But we see Daryl is not doing it. He's not breaking. Even after Dwight puts the picture of Glenn in there. And we see Dwight gives us a little speech like, look, basically I killed somebody and you killed somebody. Like, it's your fault. It's your fault this happened or whatever. So you just gotta recognize that and be strong. That's when Daryl basically opens up to him like, look, I understand why you gave in. That was to save some people. And the reason I'm not giving in is for the same reason, to save some people, basically. And I love hearing that explanation. Now, this episode, like I said, it gets an A+ from me. I really enjoyed this episode. I love the character development, definitely of Dwight. I love seeing the story from his point of view. And then I love seeing more of Negan. Like, anytime Negan's on the screen, he just steals it. I love seeing Negan. And for my survivor of the week, I have to give it to Daryl, because Daryl is staying tough, even though he's in some really tough situations where he's just naked in a room by himself all day, every day. What I did notice is he's not, until the last day we see he threw up on the floor, but besides that, he's not using the bathroom in there, so they at least are taking him out for bathroom breaks and everything. That's cool to see. But he's had it the roughest. He's basically naked. He's getting built. They tore him down to his lowest point, I'm assuming, and now it seems like they're building him back up. And I love how the fact all these saviors like, oh, my name is Negan, my name is Negan. When it came to Daryl, my name's Daryl. Both times, like, oh, Daryl, you're too strong for your own good. And like when all the saviors came to start beating him up, I love how Daryl threw the first punch. So it shows you like he's not going down without a fight. And that's really all we have for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, my name's Aston. You can find all my social media handles in the description box. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you want your friends to see. And as always, stay lost.